Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors. Lewis is approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. He's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the his adversary, fighting out of the red corner, the greatest.
All right, gentlemen, one thing, protect yourself at all times. Okay? It's not your luck.
36 minutes still ahead of him here, round 1 of 12. Teddy, we know what it looks like when it lands, but how do you get to the point when you throw a big hook that, hey, I can build the foundation of how to deliver?
Well, you have to get in good position, and that's a good point. You have to get outside the opponent's right hand. Get close enough where you're not throwing it from a distance where there's an opening. And slip your head a little bit to the left where you're outside that right hand. This way you're safe when you throw it, and you can throw with bad intentions. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Lewis. The greatest nose is starting to bleed. And a good counter by Lewis. And they're swelling around his eye. If I'm his opponent, I look at that eye and I say, that's the magic button. Keep going right there, touch it, touch it, touch it, and we could get a stoppage here. Well, you're not wrong, but also it could work the other way to your detriment. You could be looking for that spot so much that now you're throwing one punch at a time. You're looking just for that. You're not doing the other things. You're not using the jab to set it up. You're not going to the body. And maybe you actually allow your opponent to survive longer because he could see that one shot coming. He could avoid that one shot. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. He missed with that headshot. To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. There's another left hand from him. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division? I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Targeting the hooks on each man. Lewis is proving that he's here to fight. Just look at the punch stats.
You understand?
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. And he returns on that exchange. That right hand is becoming a crush. He can just lean on it now. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time. No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other. And another hook fired by Lewis.
Keep your distance.
Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. He just missed that shot up top. Right there on the side of the face, you can see some blood. Lewis is able to avoid that punch. Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Feeling the impact of that uppercut. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by the greatest. Good block by the greatest. Nice strike after catching one by Lewis. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Wow! The greatest is in a bad place. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Nice look at you.
Let's do it!
He's got a real problem on his hands right now. That cut has worsened to the point where clearly the referee's giving it a look. He's thinking about stopping this fight. Is this the time now, Teddy, where the fighter has to understand that and try to end the fight on his own terms?
Well, it's a catch-22 right now, Joe, because he has to be more defensive-minded. He has to make sure that he doesn't catch any more leather in that area to worsen that cut. But he also has to find some offense to slow this guy down, to give him a reason to start stepping back instead of stepping forward.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek.
Wow, he goes down again.
He's going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's got the heart of a warrior to get up again. He beat the count again there. Holy cow! Oh, he's got to beat the count of 10 here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That is it. This fight is over.
This fight is over.
Lewis is going to have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10 count reached Victor.